It is day before my surgery. Night before my surgery. Getting an immediate upper because of this shit that started happening because of the meds that I take and my inhalers. So, 11 teeth. I'm nervous. I think my dad is more nervous than me at this point. It still seems really weird that I'm not gonna have my own teeth. Sorry, I'm just like holding my phone. But I wanted to make a little video tonight. I couldn't sleep last night. I was up till like 8 a.m. this morning, and then I didn't sleep a lot today, so hopefully I can sleep good tonight. But it almost wasn't gonna get done. It still might not get done. They moved my appointment around, so because I have severe anxiety and PTSD, and they know that, but they don't offer twilight sedation. They don't offer oral sedation. All they have is nitrous. I've never had nitrous. I've had dentists tell me that it's not a big deal, but it's like, because I have asthma, if I, it might not be the greatest idea, but it probably wouldn't hurt. But I've never had it before. My dad has had it, and so it just kind of chills you out. So I kind of, so we switched my appointment around so that I would be the only one there, and no one would be like waiting, for their appointment after me. And like, if I need to take extra time, I can, to just kind of chill out and whatever. But yeah, like the beginning of this week was super confusing because the dentist that I went to, that was the deciding factor in me getting dentures. They thought that the surgeon offered a bunch of different stuff, and then they actually did, and then they don't. And it's like I had all of this misinformation, so they were going back and forth trying to figure things out, and that was really stressful. And then the dentist that I'm seeing, the regular dentist that I'm seeing now, was like, well, I'll prescribe you Valium. And I'm like, did you not pay attention when I was there to see you? I already take Valium 2 times a day. I can take it up to 5 times a day. So he's like, I can prescribe you a Valium for the night before and the morning of. And I'm like, I will, like, with a weird face, decline your drugs because I already have that. I already take a Valium at night and in the morning. The thing I'm most worried about is the shots. And they said that all the extractions would take about 20 minutes. So it's less than 2 minutes per tooth. So I'm just trying to, like, I have a pill plan of how I'm going to take my medicine that I've already talked to my doctor about. I've talked to the dentist and the oral surgeon about, and that's all been approved and is all well and good. So, and then they said that I can try the nitrous beforehand. I'm meeting him at noon because I've never met him before. And if I don't vibe with him, I'm not getting it done. Or if I get too freaked out or I can't handle it or something like that, then I'll put it off until next month. Do I want to do that? No. But it's just a lot, and it's really hard on my dad too. He's really stressed about like how I'm gonna be able to handle it, and how he's gonna be able to handle me handling it. Plus, his kid's gonna be, his kid's getting major dental surgery, so it's like it's rough on him too. But we're gonna get through it. I couldn't sleep last night, and I cried a bunch. I was like bawling my eyes out, but it wasn't because I was scared or nervous or anything. I messaged one of my friends and asked if she was awake and talked to her about everything, and I got a picture of my denture. Looks exactly like my teeth, only a little better. Well, obviously better than my missing enamel, but like even better than my regular smile. But it looks exactly like my teeth. He even made these teeth a little crooked, like they already are, because I wanted it to look like my teeth. But last night when I was crying, like last night / this morning, when I was crying, I wasn't crying because I was nervous or because I was scared. It was kind of like I was crying, like, I don't know if I was just crying because, like, emotions are hitting, or if it was, like, relief crying. Like, kind of in disguise, because I'm still not used to the fact that I'm gonna have a denture, and I have to learn to eat again, learn to talk again. And I mean, I've had my tongue pierced, so I know how to learn to talk again. But it's not gonna be my teeth, so it's weird. And I don't know if I'm okay enough to be able to like check my gums after things get pulled to see if they're okay. I know my dad's gonna help me with that. And I'm very like supported by everyone, which is amazing. And I know this video is super rambly and it's almost 10 minutes long, but hopefully after I upload these videos, it'll help someone. Because I've spent a lot of time YouTubing young and younger people with dentures who had to get dentures. Because I'm only 30. I just turned 30 this year. And it's so funny because when I was younger, like 18, 19, 20, I'm like, I always said if I could get all my teeth pulled and get dentures, I would. And now that's what I'm facing. I'm not in any pain from this stuff. So it's like, do I have to get them? No. It's like half elective, half you should. But it just still seems weird. But I actually feel excited tonight, like, and I did last night too, like last night, this morning when I was crying and talking to my friend. And like if I could have, it was like 6 or 7 a.m. It was 20 to 7, I remember, because she asked me what time it was. It was 20 to 7 when I was bawling my eyes out. And if I had the opportunity or the option to go and get it done right then, I would have. And I don't know why. I don't know if it was relief. I don't know if I didn't feel anything when I was crying, you know, because I'm like, it's not going to be my teeth, but things are going to be better. And I'm going to have my smile back. Like, I still smile. Like, when I smile, you can't tell. Really? Not much? Unless it's on that side. Because I don't smile big enough to see that. But I'm starting to get, like, discoloration in the middle. Sorry, it's really dark in here. And that bugs me. So I'm gonna have a more confident smile. Again, like I used to. And I will insert a picture of my denture in here. So you can see what my denture looks like. Looks like my teeth. And I'm really happy with it. We'll just see how it is once it gets put in. But they said, I am getting stitches, dissolvable stitches. And they said that it'll take 20 minutes for the extractions, and I won't be in the chair longer than an hour. So it's an hour of my life to get through. It's actually 20 minutes. Plus the shots. That's what I'm most worried about. I'm not really worried about the stitches or anything like that. I'm nervous about the nitrous, but I don't have to do that if I don't want to. And I'm nervous about how my denture will look. The only thing other than the anxiety and fear of all of this that would stop me, I broke my nail earlier, and I'm very upset about it. The only thing that would stop me from getting this done entirely is if they have to put one of those things in my mouth that like hold your lips open. No, we're not doing that. I can hold my mouth open, or you can put a block in the back of my mouth. Other than that, no, you're not putting that fucking thing in my mouth. And I don't care if it helps them more, I don't care if it helps me more. That fucking thing isn't going in my mouth, especially if it's a sucky one. No. Because then I can't shut my mouth. And I have to be able to shut my mouth a little bit to be able to swallow during all of it. So yeah, no, that would be the only deal breaker. I'd be like, nope, bye. And go find someone who does twilight sedation, because no. But so I'm 30, and this started happening earlier this year. And I know it's dark, but so my enamel is chipping off, and I thought they would just be able to bond them. I wanted composite bonding, that's what I wanted. But they actually said that this was decay up here, and it's kind of the equivalent of a giant cavity, which I kind of don't believe. What is happening here, and here, and a little bit there, and here, and here, and here, and it's starting here, it's starting up here, and I'm gonna have full bottoms too eventually, but the first thing he asked me was, he's like, so you're a heavy soda drinker? And I'm like, nope. I do drink Gatorade. I do drink green tea, Arizona green tea, and I drink water. And I have Sprite here and there, but I don't have caffeine. I don't drink a bunch of dark soda. I mean, Gatorade is acidic. My teas are not great because of sugar. But when I was a kid, I did have chemo. So, like, my molars have always been bad. And I did have my 4 fronts pulled when I was a kid. And then all of my other teeth capped. So that I didn't get infections or anything when I had chemo. And then now I'm on anxiety meds, and I'm on pain meds for fibro and migraines, and I'm on a rescue inhaler, which is albuterol, and I'm on a steroid inhaler, which has caused me to have a chronic cough and have thrush in my throat. So I cough up these lovely, horrible things from that, and I have to take my statin here and there. So, because he didn't really know what caused it when I was like, no, I'm not really a heavy soda drinker, heavy pop drinker. And he's like, well, what do you drink? And I'm like, Gatorade. And he like had like this chart that showed like Gatorade being at the top. And I'm like, okay, I get it. But I've drank Gatorade for years and years and years. And this just started happening and then started accelerating, less than a year ago. And while I was in the chair, I got out my inhaler to use, and he pointed at me. He's like, that. What is that? And I'm like, that's my rescue inhaler. He's like, how often do you use that? Every day. Do you use any other inhalers? Yes. I have a steroid inhaler that I use twice in the morning and twice at night. And he thinks that. Which makes sense. Because that thing has already fucked up my voice and my throat. And I also have acid reflux. I have GERD. So it kind of makes sense. But it sucks. It sucks that it's not totally elective. But to all the people out there who, for whatever reason, your teeth are messed up and you have to get dentures, I feel like my denturist gave me the best outlook on it, honestly. He has a full upper and just talked about how much happier he was. And even he had a patient that was 16 who got a full bottom because she was tired of getting fillings on the front because they didn't stay. And he saw her like 6 years later, and she was so happy. So it's not the end of the world. And I am preparing for me to be majorly depressed after all of this. And I feel like everyone who goes through this should prepare for things that you think you might go through. Whether that's being anxious or possibly being majorly depressed because you think you've made a horrible decision and you'll never be able to eat again, and you'll never be able to smile again, and oh my god, you don't have any of your teeth. And I'm trying, like, those are the things that are going through my mind. And I'm trying to reframe it as I'm not going and getting all my teeth pulled. I'm going and getting new teeth. And it's scary. But when they told me an hour, I was like, fuck. And then they said the extraction part would only take like 20 minutes. I was super relieved. Last time I had teeth removed, I had 2 removed, and it took her like a minute. Obviously this is a different dentist, but once you get going, it's easy, I guess. I just have to deal with the shots. That's the part I'm nervous about. And to all the people out there who have made YouTube videos on their teeth journey, their denture journey, thank you, because I have watched them. And they really helped me, like, calm down. And seeing people talk and not in horrible pain 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours afterward, talking normal after 3 days, that's all helped me a lot. And I'm the type of person, I'm a Leo, so I'm stubborn, and I have a very like, prove it mentality. And the dentist said, are you going to be able to bite into an apple? You know, are you going to be able to eat corn on the cob? No. But then when I talked to my denturist, the guy who made my dentures, he's like, you know, a lot of the dentists will say you can't eat corn on the cob, you can't bite into an apple, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you just have to relearn. It's all about doing things differently and, you know, not pulling your fucking dentures out while you're biting into an apple or biting into corn. It's all about learning things differently. So I'm like, bet. I'm going to practice with my new teeth until I can do that. And it's kind of put me in a, whether it's healthy or not, a let me prove you wrong mindset. And that's really helping me. So I think I'm gonna, like, string these videos together. I made one right after my dentist appointment when I got told about the dentures. And then this is the night before. In a few hours, it'll be 12 hours until I meet the doctor. So, once I get home, if I'm not too out of it, and as long as I still get the procedure done, then I will be, and as long as I'm not in pain, and I can talk, I'm sure my mouth will still be numb, I will make another video, like, as soon as I can. Like, I want you guys to see me as soon as possible, after I get it put in, and after I get home. And I might even have someone record, like, what's going on, so you guys can see the process. Or if I want to go back and see the process, I can do that. That sounds terrifying. It sounds like something I would never want to do. But just in case. Or at least take pictures or something. I don't know. I'm rambling. I'm excited, but I'm nervous, but I don't know. Things are going to be really different. And it seems like a good thing. So, wish me luck. And even though I'm hopefully already going to have this done by the time you see this, but I hope my rambling helps someone. And I hope I can do this tomorrow. So, today is October 21st, Thursday, 2021. And hopefully tomorrow I will have dentures.